This is my little reading corner, and in today's video I thought I'd have a little chat about a fantasy series that I absolutely loved. It was very daunting to me. I was in my late 20s when I started it, after being recommended it from my auntie, who was sort of a quarter of the way through the Discworld. I found it very daunting. There are a lot of books, there's 41 in total. But this video has helped you where to start, because some people think, where do I start? You can start by reading them in publication order, where the first book, The Colour of Magic, which was published in 1986, to the most recent-ish one, The Shepherd's Crown, published in 2015, making that the 41st book in the Discworld series. So you can start off with that, which, just trundle along. But a lot of people who started reading in publication order with The Colour of Magic and Fantastic didn't actually get on with it and didn't really enjoy it as much as the books later on in the series. I have The Colour of Magic and Fantastic, and I have dipped into them, but I haven't read them properly. They're books I'm going to read later on, because I decided to start the series another way around, which I found easier, if you know what I mean, without being overwhelmed that there's 40 books. I read them in sub-series order. Now I will link below the website to the Discworld Emporium, which has the sub-series of what books in order and the name of them, but I'm going to quickly read them out. So I started with the Witches collection because, as you know, I love reading about witches, and there are 6 books in that sub-series, so obviously it makes it more, there's only 6 in the series, but you've actually read 6 of the Discworld, if you know what I mean. I started, funny enough, with Weird Sisters, which I suppose is a bit of an introductory book, to introduce you to Granny Weatherwax, Magrat and Nanny Og, which are the 3 witches in the Witches collection, which I met and I loved with all my heart. And when I did come to Shepherd's Crown, I'm still not over it, let's just say. But yeah, there are 6 books in the Witches collection. Equal Rights, Weird Sisters, Witches Abroad, Lords and Ladies, Masquerade and Carpe Juggrum. I've read the Witches collection, so absolutely loved it. It's so far my favourite collection of the Discworld. I loved the 3 witches, they were hilarious. They were heroes in my book, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. The next book series collection that I have read is the Death collection, which consists of 5 books: Mort, Reaperman, Soul Music, Hogfather and Thief of Time. Now I'm currently reading Soul Music at the moment. I started that yesterday and I'm already on page 80. I'm really loving it so far. And there's Death there, look, on his motorcycle. Obviously the Death collection follows Death, who, he's actually a really nice Death. He loves cats and curries, and he has a daughter and a granddaughter and a son-in-law. So he's quite a family guy as well. But Reaperman was quite funny because he took a bit of a step back from him being Death, causing havoc all over the Discworld. That was one of my recent runs before Soul Music. And I've only got the Thief of Time left to read. And then I'll be moving on to the City Watch collection, because, it's alright, I'm reading it off the link that I will be linking below for you. The City Watch collection, because I've already read Guards. I really enjoyed that, so whether the City Watch collection will become my first or second favourite, I don't know. The ratings might, move around as I move on. But the City Watch collection is 8 books long, and that consists of Guards, Men at Arms, Fleet of Clay, Jingo, The Fifth Elephant, Night Watch, Thud and Snuff. So that is my next collection series. So it's like reading them in bite size. Then you've got the Unseen University collection, which is The Colour of Magic, Light Fantastic, Sorcery, Eric, Moving Pictures, Interesting Times, The Last Continent, and Unseen Academicals. And then you have the Industrial Revolution collection, 5 books: The Truth, Monstrous Regiment, Going Postal, Making Money and Raising Steam. Then you've got the Gods collection, which is probably the shortest collection of 2 books, Pyramids and Small Gods. And then you've got Bolt-On series, which has Good Omens, Nation, the Bromeliad trilogy and Dodger. Then you've got the Young Readers collection, which is the Tiffany Aiken series, which is another series I've read, and that follows the young witch Tiffany Aiken, who learns from Granny Weatherwax, and that's the Wee Free Men, Hatful of Sky, Wintersmith, I Shall Wear Midnight, The Shepherd's Crown, The Amazing Maurice and His Educated Rodents. That's 6 books, but I love the Wee Free Men. Nagmat Feagles, they are so funny. But yeah, I found reading it in collection sub-series order a lot easier, and I'm sure if reading 1 to 41 is very daunting for you, start with a sub-series. If you're interested in death, start with the Death collection. If you love witches like I did, start with the Witches. Or to get used to Terry Pratchett's writing, if you've never read him before, start with the Younger Readers collection. There is nothing wrong with that. It has chapters in that book, and like the Death series and the rest of the series, they don't have chapters. Maybe that'll help you, especially if you're a chapter loving person. So yeah, 2 ways you can start the Discworld: sub-series order or publication order. Myself, I picked sub-series order, subcategory, what you want to call it, order, and that's how to start reading. And once you get going, away you go, and you're going to end up guaranteed loving it. And you know, the characters will grow on you. You love them, and there might be some that you hate, but yeah, that's how to get into the Discworld. Nice and simple. Let me know in the comments below if you want to start reading the Discworld and you found this video helpful. Is there anything else you want to know about starting the Discworld series? Or are you already a fan of reading the Discworld series? Or you're like a pro, more pro than me, and got any tips or anything, you know, for others to start reading the Discworld? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe also, especially if you're a Terry Pratchett fan, because I've delved straight back into the Discworld after a bit of a break for a couple of months. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, as I said, like, comment and subscribe. I'm now getting tongue-tied. And I'm going to go off now and read some more of my soul music, which I'm sure will be in a book review very soon. And I'll see you again for another video next time. Bye!